Hello, gorgeous people, and welcome to class. It's so lovely to see you all today. Today's class, we are going to be focusing on improving or increasing our serotonin levels. So, serotonin affects everything from mood to fast running thoughts, as well as a lot of things to do with your stomach, actually, and your colon. So if you're finding that you're not sleeping very well and that you're not able to go to the bathroom very well either, it could be because serotonin levels are a little bit low. So there's a couple of things that really help serotonin, and they are, one, getting tryptophan. So tryptophan is found in turkey and salmon. So I think we've missed the turkey this year for Thanksgiving. Maybe you can catch up on some for Christmas. But salmon, maybe adding some salmon to your diet might really help. Also, the things that really help are regular exercise and meditative practice. So getting a combination of meditative practice as well as a little bit of exercise today. So we're going to try some standing postures, but they'll be nice and slow. And so we're going to use a chair, and we're going to use some blocks, and I've also got 2 cushions with me. So you need to grab those things. And we can get started just by gently bringing your hands to the heart chakra. I always begin with a sankalpa, beginning with the heart chakra. And just taking a nice deep inhale into the heart center. And connecting in with the heartbeat, that continuous rhythm. And just noticing that every pulse of the heartbeat is a vibration going out, vibration of love. Just taking a nice deep inhale into that sense of loving kindness. Just taking a moment here to set our intention for the practice today. And our intention is to practice for the benefit of our mental well-being. Beautiful. And gently open the eyes. We can inhale, lift everything up and out. And exhale, bringing everything back in, back in, back in. And again, inhale, breathing everything up and out. And exhale, bringing everything back in, back in. Beautiful. Inhale, giving out from the heart chakra. And gathering in to feel the loving kindness that we feel towards ourselves and others. And again, inhale, breathing everything in. Exhale, breathing everything out. Beautiful. And again, breathing in. Exhale, exhale, exhale. And again, breathing in and up. And exhale, gently coming back. Beautiful. Moving on. Inhale, breathing everything in and up. Exhale, wrap the right elbow over the left And grab a hold of the shoulder blades. Good. Take a nice deep inhale, lifting the heart up. Exhale, gently, gently rolling down the spine. And again, inhale, breathing in and up. Exhale, wrap the left arm in front of the right. Hug yourself, grab a hold of the shoulder blades at the back body. Inhale, lift everything up. Exhale, gently drop everything down. Beautiful. And again, breathing in and up. Right elbow wrapped over the left. Grab a hold of the shoulder blades at the back body. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, gently dropping the chin down. Rounding the back. And again, breathing in and up. Exhale, left over right. Inhale, lift everything up. Exhale, drop everything down. Beautiful. Moving on. Inhale, lift everything up. This time I'm going to bring the right arm beside the right ear, palm facing forward, and then just gently drop the hand to the back of the neck. Turning this left hand towards the back. I'm going to bend the elbow and bring the fingertips together. Beautiful. Inhale, lifting the heart up, tucking the lower ribs back towards the spine so you get a nice long back body. Breathing in. Beautiful. And again, breathing in. Exhale. And gently, gently uncurl, unfurl. And we begin here. Take a nice deep inhale. And gently moving the left arm beside the left ear. And bending the elbow, touching the back of the neck. I'm going to turn this right hand to face the wall behind me. And bending the elbow, bringing the fingertips together. Nice deep inhale, breathing in deeply. And exhale. Out through the nostrils. One more time, breathing in. And exhale. And unfurl, uncurl, and extend. Inhale, breathing in. Gently bringing the right arm beside the right ear. Turn the left palm to face the back wall. Touching the right fingertips to the back of the neck. And bending the left arm so the fingertips touch behind. Nice deep inhale, breathing in. Beautiful. One more just like that, breathing in deeply. And gently uncurl, unfurl. Take a nice deep inhale, breathing in. And bringing the left hand beside the left ear. Just dropping the palm down to the back of the neck. Gently turning this right hand to face the back wall. And bringing the fingertips together. Nice deep inhale. Trying to get length through the back body, sitting up off the sit bones, off the tailbone. And gently, gently unfurl, uncurl. Take a nice deep inhale. And dropping the right hand down, bringing the left arm all the way over. Beautiful. Looking back underneath this left arm, take a nice deep inhalation, breathing in. Beginners, you can stay here. Level 2s, you can walk the hand out, beginning to drop the elbow to the ground. Keep pressing into the left sit bone, so the left sit bone, the left buttocks doesn't leave the floor. Nice deep inhalation, breathing in. Beautiful. You've got 2 more breaths in here. Breathing in deeply. Nice deep inhale. And gently, gently coming back to center. Good. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, drop the left as you bring the right over. We're looking back underneath this right arm, breathing into the side ribs, grounding down into the base chakra. Feel free to stay here. Level 2s, you can walk it out. Keep the right buttock pressed into the ground. I'm coming right to the side, right out of that right hip. Breathing into these side ribs, getting a lovely extension through the fingertips. 1 more breath in here. And gently, gently coming back to sitting. We're just going to bring our hands together and let the thumbs touch. I'm going to come into a pranayama. So let's start with a count of 4 in and 4 out. Samavriti, breathing in for 4. Exhaling for 4. Breathing in for 4. Exhaling for 4. Beautiful. Bring the breath up. Up into the upper chest. Exhaling for 4. Let's extend to 6 if we can. Breathing in. Exhaling for 6. Good work. Breathing in for 6. Exhaling for 6. So Samavriti has this regulatory effect on the thinking and the moods. So nice and even for 6. Exhaling for 6. Beautiful. Let's move on. Belong. Breathing in for 6. Exhaling for 2. Hold. Exhaling for 2. Hold. Exhale for 2. Inhale. Exhaling for 2. Hold. Exhaling for 2. Hold. Exhale for 2. Beautiful. Breathing in. Exhale for 2. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Exhale. Breathing in. Exhale for 2. Hold. Exhale for 2. Hold. Exhale for 2. Breathing in. Exhale for 2. Hold. Exhale for 2. Hold. Exhale for 2. Beautiful. Breathing in. Exhale for 6. Breathing in for 6. Exhale for 6. Last time, breathing in for 6. And exhaling for 6. Beautiful. Gently. Just bringing the palms together, allow the thumbs to touch. Gently, you can look 45 degrees in front of you or gently close the eyes and just let the body return to natural breath, normal breath. Just let the breath flow in and out of the nostrils as it will. No controlling here now. Just taking a moment. Let the body return to natural breath, normal breath. And when you're ready, gently opening the eyes. Good work. Okay, let's come on to all fours. And if you want to, you can use a blanket underneath your knees. And we're just going to come through cat-cow. And this is just such a lovely way to start your practice. It's very meditative, so good for serotonin. And it's also got some exercise to it. So again, we're just moving and flowing. So just letting the tailbone lift, sinking the spine, lifting the chin. Inhale. Exhale, rounding the spine from the tailbone, opening the shoulder blades and dropping the chin. Beautiful. Breathing in. Exhale. So we're just breathing and moving. And when we join the breath and the movement together, it sends a very strong signal to the vagus nerve that everything is good. Breathing in and exhale, rounding the spine. Breathing in. Exhale. Breathing in. Exhalation. As we're moving through this sequence, asking the vertebra to open up and warm the body, interacting directly with this major nerve which connects the brain stem and the rest of the body. It's directly responsible for the brain-body connection. So when you mentally feel good, you also physically feel good. Sends a strong boost of the feel-good hormones right throughout the body. Two more, breathing in deeply. Exhale. Last time, breathe it in. Exhale. Gently, gently. Opening the knees, bring the hips back to the heels and setting the head forward. Stretching out of the hips.
Gently, gently bringing the chest to the floor. Keeping the hips and the heels, extending the spine. And gently walking back up. Okay, so we're going to use our chair now. I'm not going to use this. So, and we're going to come into a variation of Parigasana today. So, I'm going to use my block, and if you don't have a block, order one off eBay. They're so easy to get. And very, very helpful, especially if you're dealing with any injuries or tightness, tension. It can really help just to have that extra bit of support just to allow your body to actually really relax. So I'm going to come about 1.5 feet away from the block and extend my right foot forward. I'm going to point the toes towards the front to open up the outside of the ankle, and then place my hand onto the block, and my other arm comes to rest on the chair. And that might be a little bit too close. That's a little bit better for me. So once I get into position here, I'm going to press the pelvis forward. And for those of you who don't need a chair, you don't need to use one. It just gives a little bit of extra support. Nice straight right leg. And I'm breathing. And the first thing I'm going to ask you to notice is this line that you have going from the heel of the right foot, up the leg, the right leg, up the right side of the chest, and extending out through this right arm. And just experience this beautiful extension you've got through the body. So it's this right side of the body that feels very light. And I would describe it as the yin part of the posture. Very free, the right side. Whereas the left side is doing all of the supporting. It's the yang. The strength of the posture is actually coming from the left side, which is allowing the right side to be really free. Beautiful. 2 more breaths in here, breathing in. Nice deep inhale. And gently coming all the way back up. Beautiful. This time I'm going to bring the left arm beside the left ear. And turning the palm over on the right hand. Nice deep inhale, and then extend yourself down. Breathing in deeply. I'm opening the psoas, iliopsoas on the left side, the obliques, as well as the intercostal muscles in between the ribs. Breathing into those left ribs here now. Nice deep inhale. And gently coming out. That left side's a little bit more difficult, isn't it? Okay. So very gently here, I'm going to take my block, and you might want to use a cushion, and I'm just going to put it down. So I'm going to sit down on that, bringing my left foot forward. Great. There we go. So I've got my block underneath me, and I'm coming to what's called Janushirasana. So this is a lovely posture where you've got the left heel in towards the perineum, left knee pointing out, and if you need a
cushion underneath this left knee, please feel free to use one. Because we're lifted up a little bit on the block, you might find that you've got a little bit of extra leverage here, which is very nice. So we're just in this beautiful posture, and a lot of people would go over to the side here. We've been working into the side a little bit, but we're going to come forward. And so you would place your cushions in front of you, place your arms on the cushions, and then just very gently begin to work yourself forward. Now what you're trying to do is bring the heart forwards and leave the tailbone behind. So see if you can actually push the tailbone back behind you as you reach the heart center forward. Resting the forehead onto your cushions. Okay, then I'm going to flex through this right foot, pressing down into the floor and drawing this right thigh up into the right hip socket. So it's nice and active, this right side, whereas the left side is very relaxed. This left leg is relaxing here. It's supportive. It's supporting the forward fold that we're doing here. And forward folds are just wonderful for the forebrain. So serotonin helps to regulate moods and thinking, and forward folds allow the front brain to actually soften. And what I mean by that is the activity in the front brain begins to lessen. So what you'll notice is when you're doing forward folds, there's not as many thoughts running through the mind. Very interesting. So if you are having a problem with anxiety or depression, sometimes really fast thinking, fast emotions, it can be because serotonin is low. So and serotonin also affects our circadian rhythm, so our ability to sleep and have a full restful sleep, and as well as some functions of the stomach, the gut, are very affected by low serotonin levels. So if you're not able to go to the bathroom, seated forward folds are actually excellent for helping the lower colon get moving. So we're just going to sit here, forward fold, let the front brain rest. 2 more breaths in here, breathing in deeply. One more breath. And gently, we can walk ourselves back up. So we're going to come to the other side. So first of all, we are going to move our chair, and I'm going to come onto my right knee, extend the left foot out, and I'm about a foot and a half away from the block. Placing my hand onto the block, and then this left arm comes over, getting some support from my chair. Nice straight left leg, and the left leg is actually in line with this right knee. Good support from the block, and if you need to, set it up. That's fine. Set it up. Give yourself the support that you need so that you can actually really experience the posture. So just feel this extension up the left side of the body, from the left heel, up the outside of the left leg, up the outside of the left side of the chest, and out through this left arm. Breathing in deeply. Allowing the posture to
to lengthen and strengthen. So this is an interesting posture because the left side of the body is fully lengthened. The right side of the body is very strong and supportive. Nice deep inhale. And gently, gently coming back. I'm just going to bring the right arm beside the right ear. Turning the left hand over. Nice deep inhalation. And extending down over this left side. Pressing the pelvis forward. Stretching the psoas muscle, which will help with any lower back pain. And gently, gently coming up. Okay, I'm going to move this right foot forward and sit down on my block. Good work. And just get that placed underneath the sit bones. Right foot tucked into the perineum. Left leg extended out. And here's where my cushions come in handy. We're going to do a forward fold to rest the front brain, so really enjoy that. Take your time here. Get yourself sorted. If this knee is sitting up, please place something underneath it so it can actually relax. There's nothing worse than having something tight area of the body that is unsupported. So if you need support there, please just place a cushion there. And then we're going to keep turning the left toes up to the heavens. Keep opening through the inner thigh on the left leg. As you relax the heart forward, pointing the tailbone back behind you. Breathing in deeply. Coming into, so this posture is called Janu Shavasana. It's sort of like Ardha Paschimottanasana. Just the tucked up leg is open a little bit more to the side. And here. Just breathing. Noticing how the posture is affecting your body. And deeply relaxing into that right hip. This left leg is pulling up and pressing into the floor. And you might be able to, after you've taken a few breaths here, extend a little bit further forward as you notice the lower back and the hips begin to relax. Deeply, deeply relax, relax, relax. Nice deep inhale. And very gently beginning to come up. Good work. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to show you how to use the chair now to get a lovely long standing forward fold. So I'm just going to tuck this left foot in and come up to use my chair. I won't need my block for a minute, and I won't need my cushions. Just going to use my chair. So
This is an Iyengar practice, and this is a really nice one to open up the lower back, which is often very, very tight because we live a sedentary lifestyle. So just having the feet hip width apart, facing directly forward, underneath the hips. And I'm going to place the chair into the soft part of my belly above the top of the pelvis. So my pelvis is here. I'm going to place the chair so it sits just above the bones. Not on the bones, it doesn't feel very good. So just above the bones. And then I'm going to reach forward. Now it's very easy here to sit back into the hips and the heels, but keep trying to lean yourself into the balls of the feet. And we're just going to breathe here. So what we can do is play with the breath on the spine, breathing in and up the vertebra to the crown chakra. As you exhale, exhale from the crown chakra back down the spine to the tailbone. Breathing in and up, and exhaling down and out. Beautiful. And again, breathing in. Playing with the breath on the spine. Using the mind. Not letting it just wander away. But actually giving it something to focus on. Beautiful. Now I've got a nice soft feeling into the belly from the chair, but if it's sticking in at all, just place a blanket over the top of the chair. That can feel quite nice as well. Sometimes you can also put a cushion here if you wanted to cushion your forehead. We're doing a standing forward fold. So as I said before, forward folds help to calm the front brain so there's not quite so much thinking going on. And we're just playing with the breath on the spine. Not thinking about yesterday. Not thinking about tomorrow. But this present moment. This present moment, we're playing with the breath on the spine. And in this way, the present moment is like a mini holiday from the regrets of the past and the fear of the future. We're just playing. Beautiful. Just a few more breaths in here. And gently, gently, I'm going to walk myself back up. Nice work. Okay, I'm going to move my chair to the side and I'm going to get my blocks out again. So I'm going to come into a standing forward fold just a little bit deeper. So if you'd like to, there's a couple of things that you can do. You can use the chair if you're tight and this is where you're coming to, then please use the chair here. If you would like to come deeper, you can use your blocks.
You can turn them to any level that feels right for you. And we're coming all the way down. Now once you get here, I want you to feel the stability and the solidity through the ball of the foot. So this is where your weight is coming to. Don't sink back into the heels and into the hips like this. It actually over or hyperextends the back of the knee. So you want to feel the weight into the ball of the foot. That's why we have our hands slightly forward of the feet. So we're just coming slightly forward. Just relaxing the head, neck and shoulders down. Just relaxing the head, neck and shoulders down. Now the supporting part of the posture is the feet and the legs. And the opening of the posture is the pelvis up through the chest, relaxing deeply into the shoulders, the head and the neck. If you'd like to, you can place your thumbs into the creases of the elbows and gently tuck my t-shirt in. And gently bringing the thumbs to the creases of the elbows, and then you can hang. We won't stay here too much longer because I can really feel it burning into the legs. So it's quite strong in the legs to hold a standing forward fold. And gently you can release the fingertips, soften into the knees, and roll yourself back up. Beautiful.
Okay. So we're going to come into Trikonasana, which is one of my absolute favourite postures. And I might show you how to do it with the chair to give yourself support. And I will use the block as well. So I'm going to bring my left foot to the edge of the mat, toes pointing forward, right foot center of the mat, middle of the mat, about 1.5 leg distances apart. This block is going to go just in behind the right ankle there, and we'll just correct that as we go through. So basically we're just going to bring the arms up, and on the exhalation, for those who are going here, place your hand on the chair, lifting the left arm up. Beautiful. Next level, we're going for that block, pointing this left hip away. Those who'd like to go deeper, depending on how you'd like to use your block, beautiful, breathing in deeply. Beautiful Trikonasana, just such a wonderful posture. Fantastic for the sacroiliac joint and anybody who's got sciatica. Wonderful for opening up the back of the pelvis. Then you've got this lovely extension through the spine. So the underside, the right side of the chest, lift that up and extend through the head. Beautiful. 2 more breaths in here, breathing in deeply. deep inhale. Bringing the left hand down, bend the front right knee. We'll come up through warrior two. And gently closing it down. Beautiful. Let's come to the other side. I'm just going to move my feet in together. Perfect. Okay. Right foot at the edge of the mat. Now, for those of you who do go a little bit deeper, you'll notice I just did it on the left side then, that your heel turns out or your toes turn in. Now technically it's supposed to be just that your toes turn in, but often as you get down there you'll notice that your heel slips out, so just try to control that a little bit to give you some stability. Beautiful. Arms out, nice inhale, and gently hands to the chair, reaching up to the heavens. Beautiful. Nice straight legs. If you're going deeper, reaching for the block. Beautiful. And you'll notice it's this right hip that's pointing up to the heavens and away, as far away from the top of the head as you could possibly get it. So really extend through the spine, just like that beautiful extension we had in Parigasana. Breathing in deeply. A little bit of exercise is good for serotonin. Getting the heart rate moving a little bit. Getting these big muscle groups moving a little bit. Breathing in deeply. Lifting up the underside, the left side of the chest, and extending out through the head. Beautiful. 2 more breaths. Nice deep inhale. And gently, gently bringing the right arm down, bending the left knee. We're going to come into a warrior two. And gently, gently closing it down. Good work. Just going to bring my feet together. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to move my chair, knees up, feet close to the buttocks. I'm just going to roll through the spine. Inhale and lift the spine up, pressing into the feet, pressing through the glutes. The body will move towards the shoulders, but keep pressing out through the knees. The traction part of this posture is where you keep pressing the knees towards the wall as you lift the chest towards the heavens. And gently, on an exhale, rolling back down. Let's do that again. Inhale, breathing it in up. Squeezing through the thighs, through the glutes. Pressing the knees towards the wall. And gently, gently rolling back down. And again, last time, inhale, breathing, lifting the tailbone off. Keep pressing through the feet. And gently rolling down. Beautiful. Hugging the knees into the chest. Gently, you can massage in a figure 8. Doing little circles to the left and the right. Beautiful. One last posture here. We're going to open the feet nice and wide. I'm going to grab a hold of my big toes, 2 fingers to the inside of the big toe. If you can't grab the feet, just grab the shins, the ankles, outside of the foot, the toes. Coming into what's called happy baby posture. Beautiful. So you're opening deeply into the hips, into the joint, the hip joint. Pressing the tailbone back to the floor, getting this lovely long spine. Breathing in deeply. And you can just play with the breath on the spine. Allowing the knees to be nice and wide. Soles of the feet facing up towards the heavens. And very gently bringing the knees back to the chest. And very gently placing the feet back onto the floor. You can extend the legs away. Good work. So if you want to get comfortable here into your Shavasana, please do so. Laying down onto the floor, you might want a blanket or a cushion. And we're just going to come through a progressive muscle relaxation. To be mindfulness-based stress reduction technique. Progressive muscle relaxation is where we just go through the body, and I actually do it during my class. Go through the body mindfully, asking it to relax and release, using the mind to become more aware of the sensations in the body, and to drop out of the head and into the heart. So just gently closing your eyes if you feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable, that's fine. You can just lower your eyelids to look just past your nose if you like. We're just going to begin with the toes, big toe on the right foot. Big toe, all the toes on the right foot. Sole of the foot, the instep, the heel. Relax deeply into the ankle, the front of the foot, the front of the toes. Melt, soften, dissolve into the shin and the calf muscle. Relax into the back of the knee joint, the kneecap. Soften and dissolve into the front of the thighs, the inner thigh, the back of the thigh on the right leg, and into the right hip, the hip joint, the hip socket, the back of the pelvis. Bringing your awareness to the left big toe, to all the toes on the left foot. Relax, release. Soften into the ball of the foot, the instep, the heel. Relax deeply into the ankle, the front of the foot, the front of the toes. Melt and dissolve into the shin and the calf muscle, into the back of the knee joint, the kneecap. Release and relax into the front of the left thigh, the inner thigh, the back of the thigh. Soften and dissolve into the left hip, the hip joint, the hip socket, and the back of the pelvis. Melt, soften and dissolve into the soft tissue of the lower abdomen. Just let it all go. Sometimes we hold a lot of tension in the lower abdomen. It affects the way that we breathe. I'm just letting it all go now. Gently soften and dissolve into the upper abdomen. Release and relax into the lower ribs. Into the middle of the ribs. And into the upper ribs. Just release, relax, soften, let go. Relax into the heart, the lungs, the diaphragm. Release and relax into the tops of the shoulders, clavicles, shoulder joints, the arms, the elbows, the forearms, the wrists, down into each of the thumbs, all of the fingertips, and rest your awareness in the palm of your hands. Breathing into the tailbone at the back of the body. Just begin to work your way up the spine, releasing and relaxing each vertebra as you go, asking all the muscles that support each vertebra to also release and relax. Moving up through the small of the back. Moving up through the middle of the back. Moving up to the upper back and the back of the neck. All the muscles of the back completely released and relaxed. Backs of the shoulder blades. Relax into the jaw, into the tongue, the roof of the mouth, the teeth, the lips. And then gently relax into the inside of the throat and the neck. And softly rest your awareness at the heart center. Breathing into the heart chakra. Filling the body and the mind with the energy of loving kindness. With love. That deep, deep connection to everything that we see around us, everything that we come into interaction with. And we can share this loving kindness that we have connection with deep in the heart center. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Peace, peace. I'll leave you there. Gently bringing my hands together, dropping the chin, I wish you peace. I wish you joy. I hope you have a beautiful day. I'll see you again in a couple of weeks. Namaste.